we got a water snake right here. Okay, okay. Oh, wow, that's a big snake. Oh my goodness. Hey. Whoa, yes, we got a northern water snake. Wow. What's going on, guys? I'm Raymond Tiller, and today I'm going to be showing you how to tell if a snake is venomous or not. And if your life depended on it, would you be able to tell the difference? One of the most common fears throughout the world is ophidiophobia, otherwise known as the fear of snakes. And this fear of snakes often leads to them being misidentified, and most importantly, misunderstood. The fact of the matter is, not all snakes are venomous. As a fact, there are over 3,000 known species of snakes throughout the world, with only about 15% of them being venomous and dangerous to humans. The widespread fear of snakes, along with common misunderstanding, oftentimes lead to all snake species being thought of as dangerous, and unfortunately this leads to them being killed in many instances. Venomous or not, a snake should never be killed when seen in its natural environment. These animals play a vital role in maintaining a healthy ecosystem and should be left alone. And I'm pretty sure you would rather have snakes roaming around in the forest than these guys roaming all over your house. Now today my goal is to help you guys learn how to identify if a snake is venomous or not, and hopefully clear up a lot of misunderstanding and confusion about snakes. Okay, so the target species that we're going after today is the northern water snake. Now the reason I specifically want to get this snake for this specific video is because those snakes are often misidentified with water moccasins. They're found in the same exact habitat, and they even have some characteristics that make them look like each other. Northern water snakes can even flatten their head to make it look triangular, to make them look venomous, so it should make for the perfect snake for this video. And it didn't take long before we had found our first snake. Now, walking through environments like this, it's never a bad idea to just flip over rocks. A lot of times, water snakes love to hide under rocks and creek beds just like this. Oh, yep.
That's me too.
Hey, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gonna set this down real slow. Hey, buddy. Yep, that is a baby northern water snake. Now, baby northern water snakes usually aren't born until July through September, that time range. Right now is the time where these snakes are mating, so this guy probably was born last year, but he's just a juvenile. Now, this is the species that we're after today, but we are after an adult, not a juvenile, so we can get up close shots of it to help you distinguish whether or not it's a venomous or non-venomous species. So let's let this guy go, try to find an adult one of these. After our run-in with the baby water snake, it only took a little while longer until we found our target animal. There's a water. We got a water snake right here. Okay, okay. Oh, wow, that's a big snake. Oh my goodness. Hey, buddy. Hey. Whoa, yes, we got a northern water snake. Wow, that is a big snake. Oh, buddy, don't escape, don't escape. Okay, wow. Okay, we have our northern water snake. Let's head to a different spot where we can get him up close in front of the cameras. Yes! Wow. Hey, buddy. Oh. Now, although this is a non-venomous species, I do not want to take a bite from the snake because they do have some pretty good teeth on them and give you a pretty good chomp. Wow, that is a good sized northern water snake. All right, well, here we go. This is a northern water snake, one of the most common species of snake throughout the entire eastern half of the United States. Now, these snakes do not get big in size. About 3.5 feet is where they max out, but this is about as big as they get. This is an adult, probably a couple years old, and I can tell by how loose his underbelly is that he is getting ready to shed. Now, of course, northern water snakes can be found all over the eastern half of the United States. Basically, in any creek, any river, any pond, these guys can be found. Now this snake is probably close to about 3 feet in length. Pretty good size for this species. Now northern water snakes are most active during the day. They're out here hunting for stuff like frogs, tadpoles, fish, all aquatic stuff like that. Now you saw me guys earlier handling the snake with care, making sure I caught it in the net before I did anything, and that is because I did not want to take a bite from the snake. That is not because it is a venomous snake. This of course is a non-venomous snake. I did not want to take a bite because northern water snakes have something called an anticoagulant in their saliva. Now what this anticoagulant does is it prevents blood clotting. So in broader terms, it means that if you get bitten by one of these guys, you're just gonna bleed continuously over and over for hours on end. And I definitely don't want that to happen. Now, as I've said many times before in this video, this is a non-venomous species. That's why I'm handling it right now. If you guys have never caught snakes before, if you don't know what you're doing, this is just a disclaimer. Do not come out here and catch these snakes. They can deliver a pretty mean bite, so it's just best to admire them from a safe distance. Now, there are characteristics found in every non-venomous snake that are very distinguishable from a venomous snake. And today, the main comparison is going to be comparing this northern water snake right here to a water moccasin, because those two species are very often misidentified for each other. And today I'm going to be helping you distinguish if it's a water snake or a water moccasin, or just in general a venomous snake. Now there are characteristics of this snake that you can look at and tell it's a non-venomous species. The first one to look at is northern water snakes are skinnier than water moccasins. Water moccasins are very broad in shape. They have a very fat body with a lot of girth, but as you can see, this northern water snake, it's a pretty skinny snake, so that is the first sign to look for. The second sign to look for, if you happen to get close enough, is to look at the eyes of a snake. If you get close enough to the snake and you look at the pupils of this snake, you can see that the pupils are round, as compared to a water moccasin where their pupils are more straight line. Now that is a very distinguishable sign that a snake is non-venomous. If you see a snake with round pupils, that is 100% a non-venomous snake and nothing that you need to be afraid of. Now the third thing to look for to distinguish if a snake is venomous or not, if you happen to get close enough to its face, is to look for heat sensing pits. Most venomous snakes here in the United States are pit vipers, which means they have heat sensing pits right behind the eyes. It helps them detect thermal heat in the environment so they can see if any prey or predators are lurking near. Now this northern water snake is not a pit viper, so they do not have heat sensing pits behind their eyes. And the three most common species of venomous snakes in the United States are all pit vipers: rattlesnakes, cottonmouths or water moccasins, and copperheads. Now the fourth thing to look for, if you do have a water snake on your hand and you can't tell if it's a water snake or a water moccasin, water moccasins oftentimes curl up into a ball and they often open up their mouth, exposing their fangs. Now northern water snakes will curl up into a ball, but they will not show off any of their mouth to you at all. Which leads me into my fourth and most important tip when recognizing if you have a venomous snake or not, is to look at the head. All venomous snakes have a triangular shaped head because they have venom sacs on both sides of their head that create a triangle-like shape. And if you look at the head of this northern water snake, you can tell that its head is not very triangular. It's more streamlined, more flat, and that is because these guys have no venom sacs in there, therefore they are a non-venomous species. Now let it be said that no snake out there should be feared, especially northern water snakes. These guys are practically harmless to humans, and unless you try to catch one or mess with one or even kill one, that is the only time they will try to bite you. The same goes for venomous species of snakes. Guys, I cannot stress it enough that venomous snakes do not want to bite you. They are not out there to attack you, and they do not want to waste their venom on you. The only reason a venomous snake will bite you is if you accidentally stumble upon it and step on it, or you're trying to mess with it or kill it. Now guys, my main goal of this video was of course to help you guys distinguish if a snake is venomous or not, but my main message with this video is that snakes are beautiful and amazing animals. Whether these snakes are venomous or not, they should be left alone, left to do their own thing, because if you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. Well guys, what an adventure today was. We were able to come out here, successfully find and catch a northern water snake, present it in front of the cameras, and help you distinguish if any snake species out there is venomous or not. But that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below what you think, and most importantly subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on new videos. I'm Raymond Tiller, and I'll see you on the next video. Alright, time to let this guy go. Snakes truly are one of our planet's most fascinating animals, but with this fascination comes fear, and I hope that my video today cleared up a lot of misunderstanding about snakes, while also giving you some newfound knowledge of these animals.